Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to all the investors and information seekers from Capital Market for this interaction with the management of GP Eco Solutions. This is Navin Tekwani, President Business, uh, Corporate Capital Ventures, and I welcome you all. Before we interact with the management of GP Eco Solution, I would like to suggest and declare that this interaction should not be construed as an investment advice or inviting or soliciting any kind of subscription to the upcoming IPO, which is on 14th of June 2024. The interaction is purely educational purpose and for dissemination of information of the business model of the company. Corporate Capital Ventures is the lead manager to the IPO. We are not registered with SEBI as an investment advisor or portfolio manager. We are registered as a Category 1 merchant banker. So let me invite all of you for this interaction and taking inputs for your prudent investment journey. Now let me introduce quickly Mr. Deepak Pandey and Mr. Astik Mani Tripathi, who are both from the management of GP Eco Solutions. Deepak ji, welcome. Astik ji, welcome.
Thank you, Navin ji.
Why don't we just start by introducing yourself and Astik ji and tell us a bit about GP Eco Solutions.
Thank you, Navin ji. And it is a great pleasure. We have been interacting on this platform. And I would just like to introduce myself and my journey through how we have been growing from last 15 years. And we have been in the solar field. So myself, Deepak Pandey, and I have started this journey as a first generation entrepreneur in 2009. And since then, we have been taking the things forward and learning with the growth and the pattern which we have set. So when I started this journey, I had a very clear vision how to get into the market with a business portfolio, because being a first generation entrepreneur, there are lot many challenges, and which I was forecasted, and lot many advisors have suggested me that the journey will not be that much easy. So I just thought how to get make this journey easy and get into the fold of this particular segment of renewable energy. So मैंने एक ही thought process से शुरू किया इस company को, sir. How the gap between a young generation entrepreneur and a established businessman, what was the gap between that? And that was the building the trust and partnership. And I always believed at that time in 2009 itself कि जब तक synergies नहीं मिलेंगी, the business cannot grow apart from the challenges of business. So the main motto of our company was to building trust with the partners and take the partners along with our growth journey. So that was the basis of the complete inception of GP Eco Solutions in 2010. And I started with the proprietor company. And in that company, we did something because at that time, having the lack of experience, so proprietor company was the suggested model, being the private limited. Then with the success of 2009, we changed the company title to private limited at GP Eco Solutions India Private Limited at that time. That journey was the journey started with the conception of renewable energy, working in the field of renewable energy. And we started with the lighting segment, LED lights, which was the, at that time was the very new subject in the market and entering into the market. So from there, we started the journey. And in 2013, I started with our own venture, our own EPC projects. Because getting into solar was very, having the knowledge from top to bottom was very important at that time. So I started doing EPC from scratch level. And then with the due course, because there are steps and processes which are involved in the EPC projects. And that gave me an in-depth knowledge how a solar plant, how this renewable sector will grow with the performance of the system, because it was not a box selling. It was a system which has to be installed, and then the efficiency and the performance of the system will give its worth to our partners and our clients, credible clients. So the 4 years, 5 years, we did the EPC projects. And in that duration, we learned many things. And as an individual also, I learned so many things at each step. So I got the acumen how a solar plant and solar industry was growing. So at which step, what has to be added and what resources has to be infused and what manpowers has to be assigned at what step was very important. So I learned that thing. And in 2017, we started with the distribution, because distribution solar comprises of basically solar modules, solar inverters, which is the constitutes the major component of this complete system. So we started with the distribution, and we were fortunate enough to grab the distribution of a company called Sungrow at that time, and we did the justified work with them. And at that time, Sungrow was having a very meager market share. But with the 2017, the years passing, we were able to gather the Sungrow market share up to 35% market share of India. So Sungrow enjoyed that market share, and which is highest in the industry. Right now, Sungrow is a world #1 brand with the title of most bankable inverter company, and I being a very prominent partner to them as the first channel partner of Sungrow in India in 2017. So
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me a bit about your products and services
yeah,
in the entire solar products gamut.
okay.
What products does GP Eco Solution Limited specialize in?
Yeah. So as I told you, building trust and partnership, the distribution became the backbone of the solar industry, renewable industry, because having the products available at the right time and just in time availability of the material was very important. And there we capitalized the market, and as a distributor, we kept that thing in mind, and we have made the number of warehouses, number of stock carrying, so that any project which is getting executed should not suffer due to the lack of supply of material. So with that, the partnership and the growth in the industry was immense, and we gained a very trustable name in the market. And as we were the North India exclusive partners, so we gained a very prominent name that if you want a Sungrow inverters, GPCO is there. Then in 2020, where the other brands like Longi Solar, again a #1 brand, got associated with us, and we got the opportunity to get associated with them, and then we started the distribution of that also. So 65 to 75% of the project was we were supplying, and with our just-in-time services, where we were able to cater this market and gain their trust. Secondly, then we always tied up with the tier 1 brands, the top tier 1 brands in the industry. Now we are sharing a portfolio of more than a gigawatt supply till date in last 5 years, last 7 years rather. So, and we have been able to product line, which in 2021 we added a brand called Invergy under the GP Eco Solutions, which was eyeing again forecasting the progress of the market. Based on that, we started a company called Invergy, and in that it's a brand itself, and which eyes on the storage solutions. So storage was the next in thing in the market. So we rightly started with the company called Invergy at 2021, and today it is one of the top companies of storage supplier in the residential segment in India.
Wonderful. We've seen in the previous government, Modi 2.0, there was a great focus on the renewable energy sector.
Yeah.
In fact, we also saw the launch of the $9.5 billion PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so were we able to participate in the newfound demand that came out from the ambitious project that PM himself is interested in?
Definitely. I will just मैं इसमें 2-3 बातें points हैं हमारे पास जो quote करने के लिए हैं. So first point is with the PM Surya Ghar Yojana, we just capitalized our thought process, and we made the kits because it was a residential segment, a very small plants, and the people participating in Surya PM Ghar Yojana was a very unsaturated market and unskilled market. So because new entrepreneurs and new people were coming into this and executing it, so we thought to make these solar kits. So in our solar kits, we have been providing the complete solution to an EPC players, and new EPC players and existing EPC players. So there they got the advantage of executing more houses and more plants on a daily basis. So their efficiency also increased because procurement is one of the very important part, and procuring the material at different level will will amount for a time, and that time we have reduced by our solar kits. And secondly, we have started our on-grid inverters and Invergy brand, and with the capacity of approximately 1.5 lakh inverter supply by the end of this year, the state-of-art facility made in Noida itself. So thirdly, the PM Surya Ghar Yojana has boosted the complete solar industry, because the capacity which is targeted, it is 1 crore ghar. It has started with the mission of solarizing 1 crore ghars, houses. So if you calculate with the 3 crore average, it's a 30 gigawatt market right now, and which will be catered in next 3 to 4 years. So the or minimum 5 years, because the capacity is huge, and the solar the rooftop market in India has an immense potential right now. So eyeing that, we have started the manufacturing systems also for the on-grid systems with the residential focus only.
What is the current capacity looks like, and with the Modi 3.0 government coming in, what is the kind of demand that you are foreseeing, and how prepared are we for that?
See, the demand is huge, and keep eyeing that the Modi 3.0 capitalizing the market and all these things is there. So we are currently having the capacity of producing 60,000 inverters capacity, and we are increasing the capacity to 1.5 lakh inverter supply.
Okay. Since our IPO is around the corner, and we are targeting it on the basis of the December 2023 audited numbers.
Yeah.
Asthik, why don't you share us with the numbers that we have achieved in December 2023?
Hi. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Asthik Tekwani, and I'm having experience for 15 years as a business consultant. So I have advised in so many multinational companies and Indian companies. I was in the board of directors of Ansals Group and all few companies in India. So during my 15 years of experience as a business consultant, I have realized that the upcoming future is the renewable sector. And here with Mr. Pandey and this company GP Eco, I'm associated from last 5 years. And we have started the subsidiary company of GP Eco, Invergy India, together. And this is how I have been in the renewable space. As far as the number is concerned, on 31st December, our total turnover was 78.4 CR somewhere, and PAT what we have maintained at that time was 4.73, and EBITDA was there on 7.84.
Fantastic. And I'm sure the company must have gone ahead with some capital expenditure growth expansion. Why don't you just share with our audience what steps have we taken to maintain this growth, and with our IPO coming in, to what heights will we be able to take this business?
So I would just like to answer this. So the expansion, as far as the expansion is concerned, in GP Eco Solutions, we have been expanding with the infrastructure in terms of warehouses, number of warehouses. We are about to increase our warehouses approximately to 12 numbers. Currently, we are having 6 warehouses right now with to cater the just-in-time product supplies. Then we are able to we are targeting to open expand our existing manufacturing setup under Invergy with the production of hybrid inverters, lithium-ion batteries, and supercapacitor batteries. So and with the on-grid inverters. So we will be using this funds and need support for this to expand this and the multifold way. And secondly, the product, if I will just share that what Invergy stands for. Invergy stands for innovation of new variants in energy revolution for greater yields. So what focus I had, or we had as a team, is to provide a more efficient and a more viable solution at a most economical prices. So because then only the penetration will go into the market. Because if we because the penetration existing penetration is with the technology limited market, technology limited products. So based on that, in under Invergy, we have started the manufacturing of lithium-ion batteries, hybrid inverters. That is again the one of the India's and world's best technology partners we are partnering with for this hybrid inverters. Then in lithium-ion also, we are having the state-of-art facility and to manufacture, to give the best outputs. Then the best part is we have got associated and able to get the one technology which is unique across the globe with a patented technology of supercapacitors, eyeing the storage market. So supercapacitor is a market which we are developing slowly and steadily, and we are able to grab the attention of big giants, veterans of the industry, because they are working in the storage segment, and the limitations with the lithium-ion segment, lithium-ion market, we are able to overcome with our supercapacitor technology. And that is a US patented technology. We have a India patent also for that. And for the best part is we have a China patent also for that. So the technology is we have a setup for that in Dubai. And from there we are doing it when we are the exclusive partners for them. So supercapacitor is the next revolution in the storage industry, which we are getting into the market in a very full-fledged way. And very soon you will see the big names in the industry are using this particular product through us under the brand Invergy.
Great. So GP Eco Solutions Limited IPO is just around the corner. It is going to open on 14th of June and close on 19th of June. It's a book building issue of around 30.79 crores on the upper price band. The price band is 90 to 94 rupees with total 32.5 lakh shares coming into the market. Again, I'll repeat my disclaimer. We are the lead managers to the issue. We are in no way registered with SEBI for any investment advisory or portfolio management. We are SEBI registered category 1 merchant bankers, and this is yet another exciting company that is accessing the capital market to unlock its valuation and provide possible returns to the investors through its expansion plans. Moving ahead, back to the management of the company, with the IPO proceeds coming in, how do you see the vision of the business being achieved in terms of the upcoming products or newer markets? Your views on that?
Okay. So if you see the best part, what has happened under the last under the leadership of Mr. Modi, Modi 2.2 and now Modi 0.3. So our rural segment market earlier was having a energy availability, electricity availability of somewhere around 10 to 12 hours maximum, which has raised up to 19 hours in rural segment, and 23 hours, 23.8 hours in urban sector. So you can just see the scope and the availability of power, and the industrialization is just around the corner in the Indian market, is how it is growing. So that all is poised to give us a great platform. And secondly, the product line which we are working under the storage, that has a very huge future, because currently the storage market of India is somewhere around $2 billion. And by 2030, it will be $30 billion plus industry. So the scope of growth is more than 16 times. And we are targeting to have a market share of somewhere, because there are big companies working into it, and we are just cornering to have somewhere around 3 to 4% market share with our technology, and that will exponentially grow after that, because the people will have the feel of the technology and the outputs with that. So like currently we are having a manufacturing setup with a 28,000 square feet area, and we will be expanding it to somewhere around 2,17,000 square feet area by the end of this year. So you can see this growth pattern is very huge. The best part is at the lowest corner of the society, people have now got aware and they are technology driven. They have become technology driven. So they are opting for the very high quality products, and the lowest segment of the society is also catering this. So the scope is growing immensely. Earlier, it was cornered to C&I segment only. Now the residential players have residential market, or the homeowners have got interested to have the quality power. Earlier, that concept was not there. Now that has grown in their minds immensely. And they, with the help of Google, they are all aware what technology they are using, and the paying capacity has also increased. So the scope of growth in the storage sector, in the solar sector, in the renewable sector is huge. And we are just poised to just have that some bit of it to have a very multifold growth.
So in addition to that, I just want to add one more thing, that our major USP is that we are focusing on after sales as well, because in the solar market, everybody has faced, I mean, these kind of issues, that company, they came in India and after a few years they have got, we are unable to chase them. But now, when as per the Invergy is concerned, we are here from last 15 years. We are having the name, fame, so we just want to create it in a better way, and that is why we are focusing on hiring the engineers, our service engineers, in all the areas where we are supplying our products. So you'll be surprised to know where our products are selling, like in a very small portion. There also we are having full-time service engineers. So this is the our USP in the same segment.
And as far as this service network is concerned, the service is all based on the trust, and the trust on the brand itself. And when we are talking about the warranties which the brands are offering for 10 years, 10 years, 12 years, 9 years, 8 years, so that brand sanctity the warranty sanctity has to exist in the market. And with our more than 16 years of experience in the industry, standing strong and straight in the industry from last 15 years, 16 years plus, we have been able to create that trust value, and because of which we are getting the immense push and the partners in the market, and we are able to cater the north to south and east to west. We have installed our products in the remotest areas, like in Assam, and the most posh locations like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore. So the products have been performing outstandingly, and we have a rejection ratio of less than 0.5%, which is one of the, as per the industry standard, it is somewhere less than 1%, but we are able to till now maintain it less than 0.5%. So right now we have been partnering with the top partners from in south. North, we are already sitting here. Then east also, we have a very renowned partner. And in this west region also, we are able to cater with the very good partners. So the brand trust value has been growing exponentially in the market. And good distributors, partners are getting associated based on that only with us.
How we planned the proceeds of this fundraise that we are doing through the IPO?
So the planning is somewhere, the way we have planned is to, as I have mentioned, with under GP Eco, we will be expanding with our warehouses to provide the just-in-time supplies of the products and enhance the efficiencies of the implementations of the projects. Secondly, under the Invergy, which is a subsidiary of GP Eco, we will be expanding with our manufacturing setup and get the products at the localized level manufacturers to get the cost down and provide the best services with the best product line. And Make in India is again the around the corner only, and that has different advantages. So we are just poised to have those things in this. So we will be using somewhere around approximately 7 to 8 CR will be used in this GP Eco, and approximately 10 CR will be used in 10 to 12 CR will be used in the manufacturing expansions, and rest will be the infrastructure development, which we'll be doing and expanding. Because right now we are having a head count which we are operating at somewhere around 35 to 40 people right now. And by the first quarter, we will be having a manpower of somewhere around 90 plus, because manufacturing demand and everything has been increasing multifolds.
One more thing, like, our expectation with the Modi government 3.0 is, as per his announcement in his Modi 2.0 May. So basically what he has announced that more than 1 crore houses will be solarized. So in this, if you see that our product solar inverter, in which the demand has increased graciously. So it has now required more than 1 crore inverters, and the entire capacity of India is having that manufacturing of somewhere around 500,000 inverter, only 5 lakhs. So now we are here, in the manufacturing space of solar inverter, and we have already supplied more than 2,000 inverters in the market in the solar Yojana. And now we are focusing to somewhere, it's our aim to supply more than 50,000 inverter in this year in the same segment market.
Wonderful. So we'll just conclude this session now, and we'll leave with your concluding remarks about your upcoming IPO. All the best, and may the sun shine on GP Eco Solutions, the solar sector, and the country as a whole, with the new government coming in and its focus area being solar. Congratulations and all the best for your upcoming IPO. Look forward to an exciting debut on the capital markets. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you, Navinji. It was great talking to you.